Do you want to get your products in more people's hands? Make a bigger impact, increase your sales? Yeah, that's why you're watching this video, right? But maybe you are feeling like you're stuck on an island, and no matter what you do, you're just not getting the results you want. And it's frustrating, right? You're not alone. Growing a cannabis business is extremely difficult. We are up against all odds. And meanwhile, it might feel like you're doing all the things. You are updating your website, you are focused on building a community, you're posting on social media. But meanwhile, your posts keep getting censored, restricted, banned, removed. Let me know in the comments, have you ever lost a cannabis Instagram account? It's heartbreaking, right? Well, what if there was a better way? What if there was a way that you could build out strategic partnerships with people who are already interested in your products? Because you know you have amazing products, right? You have great feedback from people. You've seen how they've transformed lives. And what if the problem really has not been your products, but rather your approach? And what we found working with cannabis brands since 2016 is wholesale can be an incredibly powerful opportunity, because it's all about getting your products in front of people by building out strategic partnerships instead of only relying on these social media channels, which could wipe us out overnight. But how do you make the most of these opportunities? Because what a lot of people lack is strategy and the processes behind it. So let's talk about wholesale and how you can make the most of it for your cannabis business. These are the pillars we've seen time and time again successful cannabis brands focus on when they want to sell wholesale. And first up, I want you to think about something. Often, especially when you are first launching products, or even if you've been in it for a few years, you might feel like you really need these retailers. But I want you to remember, they need you as much as you need them. The key here is providing them a solution. And we're going to talk about that in more detail. And what I want you to start thinking about is how you can build trust with retailers. Because as you build out these partnerships, guess what happens? They're going to order from you again and again. And this is going to start to build stability in your business. Because when you are going from zero to hero every single month, it's incredibly difficult, right? And super stressful. This helps you avoid it. Now, inside tip, what we have seen is this is going to be easier locally than even on a state level, right? So first expand out by identifying your dream, ideal local retailers that could carry your products. And it's going to be easier to get your foot in the door with those local connections. You can start to expand out statewide, or if you're able to, depending on the type of cannabis brand or hemp company, you can start to look out to expand nationally. But step one is look at local retailers. Next thing you need to do, and this is one of the most important questions you need to ask yourself right now, what problem do your products solve? If you cannot answer that easily and quickly, there's a lot of room to grow, okay? And one of the biggest mistakes people make, and they wonder why they're not building out these partnerships with retailers, is because they're only focused on themselves. They're saying how great they are, how amazing, they're the shit, the best products. Everybody says the same thing. You are focused on you, not on them. If you want to be successful, you've got to focus on how you can serve others. So ask yourself, what problem do your products solve? And how does that problem make a retailer's life easier? So, for example, if you can show a retailer that people are already ordering your products, they love them, they're happy, you're getting lots of repeat orders, you know what that means for them? Your products are going to move. Because if you're a retailer, you probably get approached all the time. And what you don't want is a bunch of products that you buy that sit there, right? So I want you to think about being a problem solver and a solution for your retailers. This mindset shift alone will help you go so far, because time and time again, I see it. People feel like they're solving problems, but really all of their messaging, whether it's, a post, whether it's a conversation over the phone, it's all about how amazing they are and not how you're going to help them. If you want to start to stand out, if you want to start to build these relationships, focus more on solving their problem. Think about what retailers are going through. Think about the things that they face on a daily basis. And the more in tune you are with that, and the more you understand them and how you can show that you're the solution, the better off you're going to be and the easier this process becomes. But I want you to keep in mind that when we're talking about these things, it is never being pushy. It is never being desperate. It's about really being confident, knowing that you have a solution, knowing that your products are great, knowing that they make a difference, and you have an obligation to help get them out there. But it's never about being super pushy, desperate, nothing like that. People will feel that energy. But you've got to get out there, you've got to build relationships, and you've got to focus on how you can serve others. The other thing is systems that work. So what I mean by systems, right now, let's say you meet a really great lead at a conference. Do you have a system in place to take them from a cold lead into a paying partner? If not, also a sign that you can grow. And this is really the difference between a successful brand and one that is struggling. It's often the things that you don't see that are active behind the scenes. Because the beauty of systems, they work for you even when you're not, because there's only so many hours in the day, right? Even if you have a sales team, you still need systems in place. Because what a system is going to do for you, and also strategy, is it removes the guesswork. Because you can waste a lot of time, a lot of money guessing what works, and meanwhile, people are going to be swooping up market share. But when you have that clarity, when you have that strategy, and you've got the systems in place, it's really just a matter of rinsing and repeating. And these are the big three pillars. Number one, building trust with retailers, start local. Number two, stand out in a crowded marketplace. Think about what problem does your products solve for retailers, and then use systems so you can really scale it. These are the key elements. And the beauty of this is, as you grow, we've seen this time and time again, as you grow your partnerships, guess what happens? Your products, especially when you got these systems, your products get out to way more people. That creates so many opportunities for you. So guess what happens? Your retail sales also grow alongside your wholesale sales. And this will help you create a lot more stability in your business. If you enjoyed this video and you're curious how we could help your cannabis business grow, and you want to tap into these opportunities, and you would love to have one-on-one support, real-time feedback and guidance, so you're not just sitting there spinning your wheels, and actually have someone, a real person to talk to who's been through it and has done it over and over, and you'd like the systems to be able to plug and play and the strategy behind it, then message me the word GROW. You can reach me on X, LinkedIn, Facebook, or Instagram, and let's connect and see how we can help your cannabis business. Till next time.